Welcome to Stocks Power YouTube channel. So today we are going to see State Bank of India's stock analysis. So if you have any problem in any stock, you can message me on Instagram or you can comment below. So we can solve your problem together. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe our channel and press bell icon to get notification about next videos. So first of all, we are going to see technical chart analysis for SBI Bank. So this is monthly chart frame for SBI India. So you all can see here the pink line is acting as supply zone for SBI India and yellow line is acting as demand zone for SBI India. And in between you all can look here, there is a green line which is at 245 to 250 level. So you all can see levels are here, and this green line is also acting as strong support and resistance for SBI India. So you all can see how much time it has taken support and resistance at this green line. So you all can see now that green line is also broken here by SBI India Bank and it is looking bullish. So when to take entry, whether it is good time to invest in SBI India or not, we will see all this in this video. So stay in video till last. So this is weekly chart frame. So you all can see how much time SBI Bank has taken support at this yellow zone, which is a demand zone for SBI Bank. So you all can see how much time it has taken support, and it has taken many times resistance of this pink zone. You all can check here, and you all can see how much time SBI Bank has taken support and resistance of this green line. So these three levels are very important and strong levels for SBI Bank. So now you all can clearly see here this how this trend line is acting for SBI Bank. So you all can see how much time it has taken resistance. So here it was taking many weeks resistance of this trend line. After that it fell down in COVID-19. Now here you all can see there is also a trend line and 200 days moving average also. So if you want to take new position, you all can take after this it clears this 200 days moving average and this trend line. When it settles above this, there will be clear to take new position. And you all can also, if you have taken a new position, SBI Bank can take support as this green line, which is very strong support for SBI Bank. So this is daily chart frame. So you all can see here, this is pink zone. SBI Bank broke this pink zone before COVID-19, but it did not settle above this pink zone. Okay, you all can see here. So it came down and it took support again and we bounced back from that level, but it did not break again. It was that near this pink zone for many days and near to this trend line also. You all can check here. So in COVID-19 it fell down here and took support of this yellow zone, which is demand zone for SBI Bank. So many of them have taken position here. So after that there was not movement in SBI Bank. So after that it broke this 200 days moving average also in daily chart frame, and this green level also 250 level also. Now it is here near trend line. So if you have taken new position, so here is also a support level for SBI Bank, you all can see. So no need to panic. So if it breaks this trend line, there will be more sharpness in this SBI Bank till this 300 level, 320 level you all can take. So after 320, if it settles above this 320 level for many days, you all can say for many weeks, then it will be good movement for long term for in SBI Bank. So these are pivot levels for SBI Bank for the month of December. So you all can see pivot point is at 229 here, and you all can see resistance 1, 2 and 3 levels are here, and support 1, 2, 3 and levels are here. So you all can see recently it is taking support of this R2 resistance 1. Okay, sorry, it is taking support of resistance 1. It is settling above this, so it can easily break this trend line also. So you all can take these levels in mind because these levels will act very strong support and resistance for the month of December. So moving averages for SBI Bank. So you all can check all the moving averages for SBI Bank are bullish. So SBI Bank has cleared and it is above all the moving averages. Now moving averages crossovers. So you all can see short term, medium term and long term. All the moving average crossovers are bullish for SBI Bank. Technical indicators for SBI Bank. So you all can see RSI, MACD. So RSI is overbought, MACD is bullish, stochastic is also overbought, ROC and CCI are bullish. So you all can see some indicators are overbought and some are very strong in bullish way. So we have seen technical chart analysis for SBI Bank. So now we will see fundamental analysis for SBI Bank. So here are statistics for SBI Bank. So you all can see market cap is of 2,43,151 crore. there is no dividend and dividend yield also. So you all can see industrial P is 19.78, which is good, and SBI Bank's P is also 13.56, which is also good, and EPS is 20.09, and deliveries are 26.38. So now we will see how much percentage of returns SBI Bank has given in past years. In past 3 years it has given returns in minus. In past 2 years also it has given returns in minus. In past 1 year also they has given returns in minus. But in past 6 months it has given returns in plus, which is 53.80 percentage. And in past 3 months it has given 34.41 percentage of returns. And in past 1 month it has given 16.33 percentage of returns. Comparing to past 3 years, it has given good returns in past 6 months. So now we are going to see shareholding pattern for SBI Bank. So you all can see promoters holdings are 56.92%. There are no pledges, which is good thing in SBI Bank shareholding. FII holdings are 7.65 and DII holdings are 26.36. So mutual funds holdings are 12.79 and other public holding you all can see 9.08. So this was shareholding pattern for SBI Bank. So now we will see what makes SBI strengths. Okay, so you all can see first point is company with high TTM EPS growth. So next is strong annual EPS growth. Third is effectively using shareholder fund, return on equity improving since last 2 years. Next is efficient in managing assets for generate profit, ROA improving since last 2 years. Next is growth in net profit with increasing profit margin. Growth in quarterly net profit with increasing profit margin year on year. So increasing in revenue every quarter for the past 2 quarters. Annual net profit improving for last 2 years. So next is book value share improving for last 2 years. So next is company with zero promoter pledge. FII institution increasing their shareholding. Companies with rising net profit margins quarterly as well as TTM basics. So last point is strong momentum, price above short, medium and long term moving averages. So we have seen technical analysis and fundamental analysis about SBI Bank. So SBI Bank is good to invest now. The P ratio is also fine and good to invest. So we have seen that SBI Bank is taken registered at this pink zone, which is a supply zone for SBI Bank for many time, and support at this yellow zone. So now it is between about 250 level, which it has cleared 250 level, which was very strong resistance for SBI Bank. So now if you have taken new position here, it is also good because here is support at 250. So if you want to invest for long term, you can invest after this. It breaks this 52 week high and all time high, and it settles above these levels. So that will be good to invest for long term in that period. Okay, at this zone, above this zone means. So if you have liked the video, please subscribe our channel, and thanks for watching this video, and all the best for your trading sessions ahead.